All right, so this is a look at lesson 2 that was presented in class on Tuesday, February 16th. Starting with our opening and learning targets, we read and discuss chapters 2 and 3 of Hidden Figures, and then we looked at the Work Time B Analyze Word Definitions assignment. Reminder that tomorrow, Wednesday, February 17th, is a CMS early release day. We will be following a different schedule that looks like this, where you will begin your day at 8:45 in your first block on your pod rotation guide. So tomorrow we're going to give those pod schedules a whirl so that you can meet the new teachers for your various subjects. So for example, if you have ELA first on your pod rotation guide, then you will click on the Zoom for ELA and get to meet both me and Miss McNerney in that Zoom, and we will do the rotation, the schedule by 30-minute increments, if I can talk today. So this is posted in Canvas right now on my page so that you can check out that schedule. So today we read from Hidden Figures. We read chapters 2 and 3. The entrance ticket references these laws that we read yesterday that were the segregation laws, also known as Jim Crow laws. And then today we moved on to chapters 2 and 3. In the book, if you have the book, it starts on page 10. In the previous lesson, you began reading Hidden Figures and determined the gist of the prologue in chapter 1. In this lesson, you will read chapters 2 and 3 and determine the gist of those chapters. You'll also build on past work with connotative and figurative language by participating in a language activity in which you will track the meanings of multiple meaning words as they are used in chapters 2 and 3. Learning target for today, I can determine the figurative, connotative, and technical meanings of multiple meaning words as they are used in the text. So the entrance ticket, like I said, referenced that list of segregation laws, also known as Jim Crow laws, where it clearly specified, struggling today, what could not be done according to those laws. They cannot drink from the same water fountains. They cannot ride the same parts of the bus, that kind of stuff. So the two questions it asks: how does this list of laws add to the reader's understanding of the context of the text? The correct answer here is that it informs readers about legalized discrimination against Black people. Those laws don't give us anything specific about our individuals yet. And then the second question says, the author chooses to repeat a similar structure for each item on the list. They could not, they could not, they could not. What effect does this repetition have on the reader's understanding of the text? That repetition emphasizes just how many things Blacks were not allowed to do. Then we get into the reading of chapters 2 and 3. Reminder, when you have 2 chapters, you need to provide 2 gists. So if you did not do that correctly with yesterday's assignment, you got partial credit and a note telling you to add a gist. So we have gists for chapters 2 and 3. And then also looking at the vocab words, you're going to choose efficient, refined, charismatic, or plastered to use correctly in a sentence. And then the second part of our lesson today, there was nothing for you to complete, but we took a look at these words that were used in chapters 2 and 3. We have the words computer, which is a noun, Black, which is an adjective, hands, which is a plural noun, and pyramid, which is a noun. We talked about what those words mean typically in everyday language, that a computer is a machine, Black is a color, hands are these extremities, pyramid is a shape. And then we looked at how they were used in the text to get this understanding that these words have multiple meanings and that we need to use the context, which has been underlined, to help us infer the correct meaning of the word as it was used in chapters 2 and 3. And so we went through these examples and discussed the difference between